sorry I'm late, sorry. What are we talking about here?
We're getting a signal from a ship matching Commander Mauser's car signature. Unfortunately, the radiation from the Van Helsing belt is causing some digital interference, which is causing the frequency to break up before we can gain a satisfactory audio level.
You know, Major, I've no bloody clue what you've just said to me.
Commander Mauser is trying to reach us, but he can't get through.
Right. Very well. If you happen to get him on the horn, see if he wouldn't mind swinging through Pennsylvania and picking me up a Danny's hoagie. And while he's there, perhaps a couple of slices of Beto's pizza. Damn tasty. Not for you weaker stomached individuals like yourself, though. Barfing in the toilets and all that. Just, where's the bathtub, you poor bastard. They put the pepperoni and veggies and even some cheese right on the pizza. Raw, without cooking it. It's actually surprisingly tasty and addictive, I'm afraid. Yes, Pennsylvania.
I'm getting something to...
Great Scott, is it contagious?
No, sir. Commander Mauser. I'm getting something from him.
Penicillin. Always works for me.
He's asking to speak directly to General Mayhem. And only to General Mayhem.
Ridiculous!
That's what he's saying, Admiral.
Very well, then.
This is General Mayhem. Go ahead, son. Yes, I see. Well, we best take care of that then, shouldn't we? I'll send you our finest squad to assist you. Ah, you're all that's left of our finest squad. I see. Well, then I'll send you our second best squadron. Destroyed, eh? How about we just send you some people who know how to fly some starships? Right, very well. Ha-ha!
Well, when you spend a lot of time with your mates, you tend to pick up on the mannerisms and such.
Right, sir.
Sean got it, very good. I say, where is the general? It is very important that I speak with him immediately.
He's on the bridge, sir.
Very well then. The bridge. Yes, yes. And where might that be?
Take the elevator to the 3rd floor, go all the way down the hall and make a right. The bridge will be on your left.
Right, I'm never going to remember that. Would you mind writing it down, please? Yes, just on paper. Be very nice. Yes. In black pen. The military, for fuck's sake. Very good then. I'm away.
Sir, don't you want a direction?
Nonsense! I have a photographic memory locked in there forever. Ach, wie alles kaputt. Was machen? Die Maschine ist andauernd. Shut up, auf die Augenseite. Das Judenmaschine!
Oh, shit.
Bloody hell! Corporal!
General.
Actually, I'm an admiral, but I understand how you could get that confused. I have a tough time keeping the ranks aligned myself, yes. So, Major.
General.
Son, I do consider myself a patient man, but I've already told you once, I am an admiral. The thought of me being a general is just ridiculous. I'm in the Alliance Navy. I know this because of all the big spaceships flying around in space. I know it can be confusing, of course, because of the fighter planes and all. But if that were the case, you would confuse the Navy with the Air Force. And in fact, a general is a rank in the Army, and God forbid I should ever be in the Army.
No, sir. I'm a general.
Well, of course you are. I don't need to be reminded of that. After all, you're an army man, and me, I'm an admiral. Therefore...
Sir, can we just get down to what you came here for?
Very good then. I need you to assemble the Dawg Squadron. I have an important mission for them.
Well, sir, that's going to be a bit difficult. Most of Dawg Squadron is dead.
Again? Blast! I don't know why we put so much money into training these men, especially if they're just going to go and get themselves dead. Who trained these men anyways?
You did, sir.
Right! Of course I did. My God, man. You know, the Iraqis were easier to train than these Dawg Squadron people. You know, I tell them to go left, they go left. I tell them to go right, they go right. There's just no creativity or originality in that bunch I do, none at all.
I understand, sir. But the Dawg Squadron has been disbanded.
Disbanded? Why?
Because most of them died, sir.
Well, of course they did. It's what they do, isn't it?
Well, yes, sir, but...
Yes, no buts, Commander. You've always managed to scrounge them up in the past. I expect nothing less this time about. And what you do? Send them to my quarters. I have a very important mission for them. Unless, of course, you think bringing them back from the dead is too difficult of a job for you.
No, sir. I'll figure something out.
Very good. Yes, good man. Chin up and all that. Keep that attitude up, Ensign. You'll make a colonel someday. And with a little luck, maybe an admiral like me. Yes.
Of course, sir.
Of course. Last. How is that possible? I put the coordinates in myself. Ah.
No, sir. We're not even in space.
I suppose that would explain how we got off course then, yeah?
Will that be all, sir?
Yes, absolutely. Remember, send those dog chaps to my quarters, but not right away. I want to swing by the mess hall and procure myself a double Swiss meatloaf sandwich, smothered in ketchup and light on the onions. Yeah, I don't really have a date or anything. I just don't feel like onions this time. Haha, can I get you anything?
Well, if you don't mind, I could go for a slice of kielbasi doused in sauerkraut with a side of potato salad. And you can bring it to me in the Deck 3 lavatory.
Anything to wash it down with?
Tequila and milk.
Very good then. Haha, I'm away.
Sir?
What is it, Ensign?
You know he's just gonna mess up your order, don't you?
Of course. But fortunately, I've been working with that man long enough to know how to speak Admiralese. I was actually in the mood for a tuna melt on rye with a side of coleslaw.
And the Deck 3 lavatory? You're scheduled to be on the bridge for another 3 hours.
Ah, Corporal, here you go. Tuna melt on rye with a side of coleslaw. Extra gravy. And here's your limonade, and I am off to do whatever it is that admirals do then. Ha ha.